legal aid for 20 years right after graduating high school. She excelled very well and she learned the duties of an office manager while she was on the job. But in the 90s, because of budget cuts, she was laid off and she had to find a new job. She took a few courses at Thomas Nelson, but she did not finish college. She later found a new job, but it was approximately $20,000 less than her prior job before. She is now working in the foster care department at Hampton Social Service, and she does the duties of a job manager. And even though she runs the office sometimes, she is paid less than the people that have less experience because she does not have a college education. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the pressing need for continuing your education. So let's get started. The problem is, without continuing your education and broadening your horizons, it is difficult to become financially stable. According to cornerstone.edu, a recent study from Georgetown University found that on average, college graduates earn $1 million more in earnings over a lifetime. That is almost a $17,000 income gap per year. Half of Americans are not financially stable and end up living paycheck to paycheck. As living expenses continue to rise, it may be hard to provide for yourselves and your family. This ultimately leads to people relying on government assistance for food, which is like food stamps, housing, which is Section 8, or health care, which is Medicaid, Medicare, things like that. Without continuing your education through a trade school or college, you limit your chances of a better future. Most employees hire candidates with a college degree, employers. According to cew.georgetown.edu, 65% of jobs require some college or a degree. Luckily, there's a solution to this problem. The solution to this problem is first seeking information to enroll into the military or enroll into a college. It is important to finish the program because if you start out, it will not benefit you if you don't complete the course because it's basically just a waste of time if you don't get your certification. Another solution is joining the military. When a person joins the military, they learn a skill that could be beneficial to them in the civilian world. This can impact a person's life by introducing them to new opportunities or skills that can help them during their whole lifetime. I have a few friends that are actually in the reserve and they learn skills in the military, so when they go out into the civilian world, they can use those skills that they learn from the military and put them towards whatever they want to do in their real life. According to military.vista.edu, serving your country will help you get a jump start to a new career. An education allows a person to find a good paying job in the field that they are passionate about. If someone does not have an education, they usually have to get employed with a minimum wage job. And a few of those jobs are McDonald's, Mooyah, Chick-fil-A, if you believe it or not, they do pay minimum wage. Wendy's and different places like that, which are usually fast food restaurants that are paying minimum wage if you don't have an education. Some people may be worried about the cost of higher education, but depending on the institution, it actually may not cost that much, such as Thomas Nelson. Most institutions offer scholarships to help defray the cost of education. Some scholarships go directly to you and they'll mail them to you and you'll get the check and you are able to deposit it at your bank. Or some go directly to the school, which means that you'll have to use the money for books or tuition and they'll be in charge of that. You do not have to have a high GPA to be chosen for a scholarship. There's different types of scholarships that you can get. If you're left-handed, if you're talented, maybe in like a art. If you do have a high GPA, you can, like academic scholarships. If you're unique and things like that too. I have personally been blessed with 16 scholarships to pay for my college tuition. So these scholarships will cover all of my associate's degree, and depending on what college I choose to go to after I finish my associate's degree, it will cover the cost of my bachelor's degree. Also, depending on the person's income, they may qualify for financial aid. Grants are free money that you do not have to pay back. And for some people, you may even qualify for enough to pay for your college tuition and get refund checks back. So for my case, they take the money out from my scholarships and they refund me all of my Commonwealth grant and my Pell Grant back to me every single semester. So fall semester, spring semester, fall semester, spring semester, I get a refund check back. But now some of you are saying, what's in it for me? Remember the story that I told you about my family member? I want you to think about how would you feel if you did more work for less pay. I suppose you would be upset, you will feel used, or you will want to quit your job. However, with only a high school education, you do not have many choices. I want you to think about how would you feel if you did complete a college degree, a trade school, or military. All of your family coming from around the United States to be there for you, to see you walk across the stage, them screaming your name, being proud of you, and your accomplishments that you finally completed. Why not put your all into school for a few years? Just to be paid thousands of dollars more each year. Sit down and think about how much an education would impact your life. So I have a few books right here. I talked about the military. So in the military you have to take an ASVAB. So it's an ASVAB for Dummies book. And there's also an Army bottle. I have a medical assistant book. If you're looking for a trade school, you would use this book to get your medical assistant degree. I also have flyers for ECPI if you're looking to do a career route in the medical field or the IT field that they offer. And this is also a shirt for Thomas Nelson if you're just looking for a degree that's 2 years or you want to get a certificate degree. So in conclusion, look at the different opportunities that are available to you. You can attend a college, a trade school, or even go into the military to set yourself up for a better future. If you want to find out more information about joining the military, you can go to military.com and find a lot of information about, how basic training is and what you need for the PT test, or what do you need to qualify just to get into the military for you when you go to MEPS. If you would like to find out about what the next step is to enroll in a college or trade school, or what major would be best for you, you should contact an advisor. Go to a Thomas Nelson advisor and ask them, what's the next step? What can I do to find out, what I'm interested in? Do I need to maybe find someone to shadow them and see how their career is actually like before you start taking classes for that major? Higher your education can lead to a better paying job in the field that you love. So don't hesitate to step out of your comfort zone, because education is the key to success. I would like to end this with a quote by B.B. King. The beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you.